reference a lot of Hindi films.
Huh.
You speak about Kai Poche. Right now, you spoke about Jolly LLB.
Correct.
Then Rang De Basanti is one of your favorite films.
Yeah.
Talash you mentioned as one of your favorite films. So you watched a lot of Hindi films. Because the reason I ask is today it's the reverse that happens. Everybody is saying watching Malayalam films and saying, "Oh, this is great, this is great, this is great." You're one of the very few South Indian directors that I have heard actually acknowledging Hindi films as being, "This is great, this is great. This movie actually inspired this character and all that."
Correct.
Where did that connect come from?
I think I was in college first year or something. I still remember watching Rang De Basanti in Sridhar. See, I'm a great fan of IV Shashi sir, Malayalam, Joshiy sir, Priyan sir, Sibi Malayil. A lot of legends are there.
Yeah.
I'm a great fan of them. But when I was in my college time, I still remember I myself watching Rang De Basanti. I was like, that was a moment for me, and that gave me the pump, saying that, okay man, I need to make a film. And I still remember the day I met Rakesh sir, as in Ombra. I met him in Mumbai, and I was like, we spoke a lot. And I said, sir, I'm a great. We took a photo also. So I said, because that is the film that inspired me to. I don't know if that style is injecting into me or something like that, but that film shook me like anything.
Yeah.
And I badly wanted to make something. So when my my friend Sharis, he brought in Queen's Thought also. I said, that we started with a small thought, but then I said, bro, we should end it up something like this, because this has fire, fire, because that gave me the fire. That film gave me the fire to do more films. Start my filmmaking career or something like that. So I think even I should think of even Bhag Milka Bhag. A lot of films are there that inspires, So, and then Kai Poche, a lot of, I think recently, even Jolly LB, for instance, Pink, a lot of films, I watch Hindi films, starting from day one. Malayalam films are the basic thing, and then Hindi.
Yeah.
English films, I do watch, but then I miss the other languages quite. In Tamil also I watch.
Yeah.
But definitely inspiration starts from Malayalam and then Hindi. That would be the second.
Yeah. So what was it like directing Mohanlal, the great Mohanlal?
Oh, in the ad.
In the commercial.
Oh, okay. That is,
I know that for his level of what he's capable of acting, this is a casual thing.
Correct.
But I wanted to ask if even within that casual thing of a 30-second commercial,
correct,
did you notice anything that was like special? Or?
That is where even I understood, okay, see, there is magic that artists bring in, as in legends, I would say. So, I've seen Sultan, where Salman does the thing, and Dangal. So I'm a great fan of all these things. So I wanted something of that space too. So I added, the brand had this, the ruggedness. So I thought of bringing in soil. The brand was also very cooperative to me. So because that was my first ad, and having Mohanlal sir and for the ad is also a different experience. And then I discussed the whole concept to sir. So I was like, okay, ready. He's as usual, ready. And then sir came to the set. I was particular about a single shot wherein he comes there and he just, turns his shoulder. That was the master shot that I thought, okay, this has to be cracked. I said, sir, you come here very seriously. He said, doom. And I'll have that, muds flowing. I wanted it to be very serious shot, That is the iconic shot. He made it. When I went to the monitor, I said, ready. So I told him, sir, very serious, mass. But that is where the Mohanlal comes into picture. So he came there. I said, ready, sir, ready. Okay, ready. I started action. He did the whole thing with a smile. So I was thinking, what? And I was looking into the monitor. Okay, superb. So that is where even I understood, okay, this is mass, or for the massy crowd, not what I thought. So the perception, at times it's a give and take. So I took it from sir. If I could have, I would have told, sir, not in this way, don't smile, etc. But that is what the magic, even the experience and the legend gives. So that was a brilliant thought from me. Okay, so I should understand. So after that, I started learning that the first take I'll give it to the actor. Let him, without explaining much, I'll say, okay, this is what I. So I started reducing my explanation very less.
Like in your movies as well.
In my movies also,
Nice.
I'll just say, okay, this is the premise. Okay, then I went to the monitor and then I realized, okay, there are some artists or something wherein I'll have to go there, explain the whole thing, or maybe act out a certain scene. Then they'll understand. Okay.
Yeah.
But this was an area where I understood. Okay, I'll have to see if I'll get something different. So with an ad, small ad, 30 seconds or 1 minute, I learned. So it's a learning process that's still being processed. So yeah, that's a